Parents today face challenges that simply didn't exist a generation ago. From iPhones and iPads and Wiis to computers, children have access to technology at any moment. CW33's Daniel Novick joins us in the studio with ways to guide your child to the digital world. It's tough.
I think any parent can relate to this. They are constantly challenged with how much is too much and what is good or bad for kids when it comes to technology in their lives.
How do you spell exit?
Melissa Griffith finds herself trying to dole out
What's that?
just the right amount of time for her 3 children to color and do homework and play video games and enjoy mom's iPhone.
They do want time on the Wii, they want time on the computer, and it's just a big part of our lives.
Melissa admits her children are growing up in a digital age. Her 2-year-old loves playing on her iPhone, but Melissa tries to keep eyes on screens to just about an hour a day.
You have to really set their expectations that they can't play it all day or whenever they feel like playing it.
Melissa also sends her kids to Kidville, where you won't find much technology, just good old-fashioned playtime.
You have your social development, your cognitive development, your physical development, your intellectual development. It's all so important.
And Ziccarelli says all that development can be found without the use of a computer chip. But when technology is in your child's hands, she says make sure it helps them grow.
It's so important to recognize what's an educational game, what is an educational app, what is an educational something that they can do with these, and we as parents still have focused time with our children.
She says parents also have to set an example when it comes to technology.
When your child's trying to have a conversation with you and you're constantly on the phone, emailing, texting, they're seeing you with that behavior, with that phone. They're wanting a piece of that.
You find the red?
For Melissa, it's all about moderation and making sure family comes first.
It's something that can take away from a family because they just want to go and look at the computer or look at the phone and they shut off. Oh, the claws.
And Ziccarelli says you have to know the difference between if a child prefers to play on the computer or your iPhone and if they are addicted to it. She says no matter what you are doing or where you are, if your child wants and needs that technology, it could be a sign of addictive behavior. Reporting live from the studio, Daniel Novick, CW33 News.
Big story, DFW with the Occupy Wall Street protest marching on in New York. Groups around the country are following suit, including here in North Texas. The group Occupy Dallas took to the streets this morning with hundreds rallying together to march from Pike Park to the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. Protesters were organized in other cities, including Houston, Austin, and San Antonio. Big story, Texas. The chaos of conference realignment took another twist today. TCU has been invited to join the Big 12 Conference and is expected to accept the offer for the 2012-13 school year. By leaving the Big East before it officially became a member, the Horned Frogs will have to pay a $5 million exit fee, but is not bound by the Big East's 27-month requirement for notification. Big story, USA. President Barack Obama today made another pitch for his jobs bill. The president renewed his call for wealthy Americans to pay their share in taxes. President Obama says the economy is weaker now than it was at the beginning of the year. He blames the Japanese tsunami and the Arab Spring for driving up gas prices. Economic problems in Europe have